Hey guys, Rachel Kelly here, the Breakthrough Coach. Just wanted to shoot this quick training for you. I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I think it's going to be very beneficial for you. For those of you who are doing arbitrage, the title of this particular hangout is, or training is Retail Arbitrage Sourcing. I'm going to share some tips with you, some tricks that have really been like secrets. And so I'm going to just share, I'm just going to just pour my heart. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment section below. And here we go. Before we get started, would love to have you go over and join or like my Facebook page, Rachel Kelly, the Mompreneur Within. Come join me. This is where I will be posting most of my updates and the trainings that I will be doing. And you're going to be finding quite a bit coming my way. So get ready. So we're talking about retail arbitrage sourcing. And so one of the things that I want to do is I'm just going to pull out some really, really deep nuggets, some things that have been missing in our space. And I think that it's going to be important that you know these things. And I believe that you're really going to appreciate them in the end. Let me see if I can get my screen share. I want to go ahead and screen share with you. Let me see, share my screen. It's been a while since I've been over here, but I'm excited about being here. So we are sharing the screen. And one of the very first things that I want you to look at is, we've been told to, you may have been told, go to Amazon sale, go, to one of the retailers and sale. And so what most people do, and I was one of those people at one time, I'd be overwhelmed, like, I don't know what store to go to, what do I search at? And, all those questions I had. So I'm going to dissolve all of those questions for you. I'm going to make this process really, really simple for you today. So, remember we were talking about department stores, right? So you can go and look and you see, there's Steinmart, there's Sears, there's plenty of stores, right? You got some cashback sites. So we already know that there's, probably hundreds of stores to look at. So to help you to get rid of that, I'm going to give you some tips of where you can go right away and start like places you can go and know that you're pretty much going to walk away with a deal 100% of the time. One of the things that you can do is you can go to Google, you can type in deal sites, right? And so when you type in deal sites, you're going to see different sites, like a lot of people are there blogging about different deal sites. You come down a little bit further, here's one of my favorites, Slick Deals. If you don't have this app on your phone, I highly recommend it because they always send me out really, really good deals. We actually end up getting some, the information. I didn't order it, but I guess I didn't need $10. I don't know, $20. I think it was $20. But we had some protein that we purchased for like $50 for a 5-pound container. They had it for $30 for a 5-pound. So that was really, really a good deal. So you're going to find some really good deals on Slick Deals. So, go to Deal Sites is one place. And then the other place that I'm going to tell you to go and download on your phone is it's called Shopular, right? You can go, if you have an app, you can go over here and download that onto your phone, right? Once you do that, what you want to do is you're going to get notifications from Shopular. Shopular will send you like when new sales come out on Sundays. If there are any additional ones throughout the week, they're gonna send you all of that stuff, and then they're gonna notify you when you have the last minute, this or that. So it's gonna notify you of those things. So you definitely want to have. There's other ones out there, but I'm just gonna deal with Shopular right now because I do have some other ones on my phone. But again, I want to keep this really, really simple, right? So now, when I went to Shopular today, what I found was there were several stores that had some good discounts. One of them was Kohl's, one was Sears, not Sears, JCPenney's, Ultra. So if you're ungated in health and beauty, then Ultra will be a good place for you to go. If you're not ungated, then I wouldn't go to Ultra, right? JCPenney's would be a good place to go, because they do have other categories other than just clothing. If you're not ungated in clothing, then you can still go to their home and kitchen, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to go ahead and go to the one for Kohl's, right? And so one of the things that you want to do is, when you come over here, like, and this is what I used to do, so I'm hoping that I'm going to shed some light on you today. When you come over here to Kohl's, you pretty much, you're like, okay, where do I go? You know, maybe I should go to bed and bath, or maybe I should go to kitchen and dining. No, forget all that, okay? Because you're going to be on this website searching forever. The very best place to go is on any site, whatever site you decide to use. You know, you want to look for today's deals or clearance. You know, you want to look for something like that. Identify those places so that every time you come back to this spot, you'll be able to find it right away. So we're going to go over here to today's deals. We're going to click on today's deals and let's see what can we find. Okay, so most people are not ungated in any of these areas. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to kitchen and dining, right? Because they had 20% off, right? You get extra 20% off. We'll take that, right? I don't know about you, but I will. And I see that Ebates has some discounts. If you get 60% cash back, so don't forget your cash back when you come over here too. So we're looking down here, you know, and I see all these, like, this is really kind of like a key. Okay, you got $16 here and $40 here. That's like a little bit more than half, right? So that would be a good one to look at. You know, make sure they are at least double the amount. And I say even more. It'd be nice to have even more. But I did this search a little earlier, so I'm just going to go directly to the item that I found that I know is doing something, because I don't want to give problems. Okay, so this item right here, it is selling over on Amazon, and if I'm not mistaken, it has a good rank. And remember, if you don't know about ranks, rank is, it should be under 100,000 in most areas. And why is that not the one that I'm looking for? Let me go back and see if I can grab it. I think I have too many apps on my New York Giants, whatever. That's not coming up. That's not, none of those are what I'm looking for. Okay, it says out of stock. That's the reason why it's not showing up, right? So I can't show you that one. So I'm just gonna go grab another one. I'm just gonna go grab anything, right? I was hoping I could show you that one, which means, you know, it's a got a, I mean, it had like a rank of like a 99, so that's how I knew it was pretty good. So we'll click on this one right here. I did this one earlier, so I'll just do it again. So, you know, I'm gonna copy the title here. And I'm gonna take that title over to Amazon, right? As you can see, I already put it in, but I'm just gonna put it in there again. And as you can see, it's over here on Amazon at $40. Now, there was something I shared earlier, because I actually want to do a run through first. If I have this Chrome extension on my computer. It's called Prime Away. That's another secret for you. If you're looking for items that Amazon is not on, then if you get Prime Away, I think it's a couple bucks. It's Chrome extension. But if you get that, then look what it's going to do if I don't have that on. It takes it away. So it's telling me, hey, Amazon has it. You know, you don't want to buy it, right? Because you know, you don't really want to compete with Amazon. Sometimes you can, right? We've been able to sell things along with Amazon, but it just doesn't make your sales as fun without. So it doesn't really matter, but I don't really care. I'll buy it still if it has all the other criteria. And we already know, you know, it's more than double for price. So this right here, I don't like. That, you know, like, again, 100,000 or less, this is too high. But I just wanted to use this as an example and show you the rest of the tips that I want to share with you. So here, okay, so we're here and we're trying to decide, okay, it meets our price criteria. But let me see, should I really buy it? We already know pretty much with that rank, we don't want to buy it, right? But let's say the rank was good, right? It was under 100,000. Then you want to install what they call Keepa on your Chrome extension. Just go to Google and type in Keepa Chrome extension, and you'll be able to, it'll add it on. Once you go to the procedure, it'll add it on for you. What you want to look at is, like, Keepa is going to show you the consistency of the price and if there's any price for it. So you can see right here, this price pretty much is running at 30 bucks, right? And it jumped up here to 40. So if this had a good rank, they had a good bestsellers rank on here, then this would be a good buy because you know pretty much it's not going to be a drop somewhere where you know you're going to lose money because it's at pretty much $28. Okay, so definitely now you may, and I don't know about you, but now Keepa makes so much more sense to me because it tells me, you know, whether I want to buy it. If I see a lot of inconsistency here, then I'm more than likely not going to buy it because it's not a stable price for me, you know, and then I'm taking a risk with my money. Okay, so that's that, right? Now, what I want to share with you is another tip is make sure you have a spreadsheet that is created for putting in your items for where you found it at. So you, in this case, if you found it on Kohl's and you had it had everything you wanted, you would put the link in for Kohl's, you put the link in for Amazon. You would put in how much it's selling for on both sites, and then you would also put in the fee for, you know, how much will it cost for me to have this, you know, shipped into Amazon, right? And so you would put the fee in there as well. And so this all takes time, right? This is all part of the process. And that's what it, you know, that's just kind of like how it works. But it's a lot easier than sitting like 20 minutes just on one thing. For now, you can just kind of go to one site and just boom, you know, I know exactly where to look at. I don't see anything. They really don't have any good deals. Let me keep moving. So now let me share something else with you that I think is even more powerful. So, oh, and by the way, if you need the spreadsheet, you know, the spreadsheet where you can put all your information in, reach out to me, let me know. I'll be glad to share that with you. Send me a message. I don't really care. I just really, really want to just help you and see you win. But here's another thing that I want to share with you. Okay, so as I shared earlier, I'm all about saving some time. If I can't save any time, it's not any fun, right? And I'm always looking for ways and tools to be able to help save time. So this is the tool that I was speaking about in my blog post that I want to share with you. And I'm going to share some more tips with you when I show you this tool as well. Okay, so let's go to kitchen and dining. And we know that they have these items 20% off, right? Okay. We are going to go over here to, okay, we're back here again. That's funny. So we'll just go ahead and use the tool that I have here. I'm just going to click on the tool. And what it's going to do is it's going to show me everything that I'm looking for. I'm looking for, you know, my ROI of at least 50% and above. It's going to show me how much they're selling for in each stores. It's going to show me the sales rank. It's going to show me the FBA fee. It's going to show me everything that I need to know. So everything in green here is profitable, right? It has a positive ROI. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on positive ROI. And you can see here, look at these ROIs, 90%, 128. See, I'm loving that, especially this one right here, like 185. Ooh, that really looks good. Well, all the ROIs look good, but now let's look at the sales rank. I don't like none of these sales ranks so far. None of them. There's a good sales rank. That's that cup that I was looking at earlier. Remember, I was looking for that cup, but we see why, right? It has a 99 sales rank. It's $24.99 on Amazon. The low is $24.99 with FBA, and on Kohl's it's selling for $9.60. So that's really good, but we know that it's, you know, it's out of stock, so that's not even going to help us right there. But this is just an example for you. So remember, we were talking about the Keepa. Here's the Keepa right here, and if we look at the Keepa chart, the Keepa shows us that Amazon, the yellow at the top, is pretty much selling this item at about $25. And the lowest, the other market, you know, people in the marketplace are selling at about 18, but still at $9.60, you're still going to be at a nice ROI. So, so far, if that had been good, it would have been a really, really good investment. Now let's go look to another product, another tool that I wanted you to make sure that you install, and I mentioned it on the blog, and that's CamelCamelCamel, and it's over here. You can either install it on your a Chrome extension, or if you had this tool, you would just be able to click on it. But here, what I'm looking for over here on CamelCamelCamel is I want to see how many times it's sold, right? And I'm going to take this little graph and I'm going to move it because I just want to know within a month's time. Okay, within a month's time, what you're looking for is the high points, right? So you have a high point over here, then it did a serious drop, then it went all the way back up. So like it's only really sold like 2 times. Like sometimes you'll see this graph go up and down, up and down. So you would just count every point that you saw it at, and that's kind of it kind of gives you an idea of how many times this item has sold in a month's time. So that's really, really important because you don't want to go out and buy items. Like maybe let's say you go buy 10 of them, right? And you're like, why is that item not selling? And it's not selling because that's not the history of that item. So I now, I'm hoping that you even have a better understanding of camel, because it makes a big difference when you know the numbers. If you don't know the numbers and you're just kind of guessing, that's not good. And when we're talking now about before, as far as Keepa, if you know how much you sold it for, and you have all this information on your graph, then you can afford to drop down your price some or raise your price back up. So I'm hoping that this information has helped you. Another thing that I really like about this is, let's say for example, the ROI is like too low, like there's a 40%, right? I could just go over here to ROI, put 50% in there and go, and then like if it had a 20% discount, anything that has, like it's going to give me a different price. Okay, so I'll hit my buys. This may not work this time because I know they yeah, they're restricting me from my buys because I went back to using this tool again because it just works so well after I figured out all those other strategies. Like, hey, let me go back and get that tool now because now it makes more sense because I'm more focused in the key. But if you look here, it did it for me, right? Because now when I look, do you see anything below 50%? Nope, nothing below 50%, right? But that 20% discount may have done it for me. And it's showing me the NP, which is your profit, and it's showing you what kind of profit potential you have on each one of these products. Over here, it shows you your weight of the product, and it shows you your FBA fees that you're going to be charged. So guys, I hope that you found this beneficial. Let me see. I hope you found this beneficial. Let me go back over here to the Hangout. Hopefully you found this information beneficial, and I see like all these windows. Let me see. Okay. All right. So hopefully you found the information beneficial. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I'll be glad to answer them for you. Guys, if you also want more information on that software program, I'll leave the link below. You can go check it out. And, if you decide to grab the tool, let me know, reach out to me, and I'll be glad to send you some more training on how to use it and how effective it can be for you saving time and finding your retail arbitrage item. Take care. Have a great day, and we will see you on tomorrow's video.